Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
An audit is supposed to deal with facts. That was the fact. The lease is valid.
It's a fact confirmed by the Attorney General's office this week, following a request and audit by the Office of Public Accountability. Back in October, the OPA asked the AG's office to review the validity of the 2014 commercial lease agreement between the Chamorro Land Trust Commission and the Guam International Country Club. The OPA raised concerns, and instead of waiting for the opinion, she issued her own report, blasting the CLTC for renewing its lease with the company.
Well, we had asked the public auditor to hold off on the release of the report pending the Attorney General's opinion because they had asked for that. It took them from October of 2015 to December of 2016 to release this report. They could have waited another month, and they chose not to.
During Thursday's CLTC meeting, Chairman Pascual Sablon says he was shocked by the release of the report.
It's really very dismaying of the way how they handle this.
Borja says with the validity of the lease, it invalidates 3 of the 4 findings in the OPA report.
For financial report performance, but really that was an action of the golf course itself. There was past due accounts on their rent and on their property tax, which we had explained had been made current well before they exercised the lease renewal option, and so we had no reasonable reason to deny them the option to renew.
As for the OPA's issue on missed opportunities to raise rental, Borja says there wasn't any to adjust because nothing was authorized in the law or in the lease. As for what's next, Borja wrote to the OPA today asking they amend and reconsider the report.
And in this amendment letter, we're asking that the Attorney General's letter be made a matter of record, and that the report, the compliance report on the CLTC golf course lease agreement, be reevaluated because the finding that the lease was valid pretty much invalidates some of the findings that the audit report had.
In response, Deputy Public Auditor Yuka Hechanova tells KUAM they respect the opinion of the AG. She adds the OPA looked at the compliance component of the lease and compliance of law, and based on those findings, were led to seek a determination from the AG. She adds the findings in the report were based on audit procedures and adds, quote, "We stand by that." Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.